morning, BHS. I'm Roro.
And I'm Brianna.
And today we're going to go over some news.
Now on to the weather. Tomorrow, probably having a high of 46 degrees.
Tomorrow, Thursday, is partly cloudy with a high of 48 degrees.
And on Friday, it's going to snow with a high of 31 degrees.
Mr. BHS signups are here. If you're a senior and want to be an next Mr. BHS, you might have a chance to. You can go grab some package from Miss Locker Room in room 45. We look forward to having live participation from our first Mr. BHS in 3 years.
We have SAT and PSAT tests in 9th and 10th grade. We'll be taking the PSATs and 11th grade will be taking the SATs. This will be happening on Wednesday, April 13th. Coming up on March 28th through April Fool's Day is spring break.
We have an upcoming chorus concert that is on Thursday, March 10th. The first will be at 6 p.m. and the second will be at 7 p.m. Both of them are being held at the Belvedere Museum.
Hi, good morning, Bucs. My name is Brianna, and today we're going to be talking with Miss Newman.
Hi, Mrs. Nejman. I'm a science teacher here at BHS.
Now, we have some questions because of the things that's going on with Ukraine and Russia. And in book club one day, you had told us that you were part of Ukraine, so I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
The first question is, why do you want to help?
I am Ukrainian. Both of my parents are Ukrainian. My grandparents came from Ukraine. So that's partly why I want to help with the refugees in Ukraine right now.
The next question is, do you have family?
I do currently have family in Ukraine, and that's part of the reason why I want to just, do something instead of sitting by the sidelines watching things on TV.
The last question I have here is, what things do you want students from the school or administrators to help with to Ukraine?
So currently NHS is asking for donations of any clothing. I know that they're in need of shoes, socks, unperishable foods, and any hygiene items, so anything that people would need that are fleeing the country right now.
Thank you so much, Ms. Newman. Hopefully that things go well for Ukraine and for your family.
Thank you.
Wow, that is a tragedy that her family is in Ukraine going through this tragic thing.
Now on to the sports news hosted by Zoe and KJ.
Hey Bucs! As many of you may know, spring sports have just finished up tryouts and now onto practices and games coming soon. We want to congratulate all the athletes on all the teams. As Michael Jordan says, never say never, because limits like fears are often just illusions.
Many sports are doing different fundraisers. If you can please support your fellow Bucs, do so. Softball is selling coupons to 18 different local businesses, some including DIY Yogurt, 815 Healthies, Wild Cherries, Backstop, Uncle John's, and many more. Baseball and track are also selling cookie dough. Now on to our interview with baseball coach Blaise Humphrey.
Hey Bucs, I'm here with Coach Blaise Humphrey with baseball, and I'm going to ask you a couple questions. How's tryouts been going so far?
Tryouts been going well. Got a lot of guys out, having a lot of fun, getting back into the groove of things, so it's going good.
Will there be enough players for multiple teams?
Yeah, right now we got enough for at least 2 teams. Hopefully within the next few years we can get 3 teams.
Are the players and coaches excited for the season?
Yeah, players are definitely excited. Coaches are excited with new staff. It always brings us excitement. Going great so far. Hopefully we can do well in conference.
How do you think the season will go this year?
Should compete. Definitely be able to compete. Should be able to get to top 5 of conference as long as we keep our grades up and stay on track. So.
Okay, thank you. Thanks. We have one more interview to show you with our senior softball player, Sophia Hosley.
Hi Bucs, I'm here with Sophia, a senior on the softball team. So I know the softball season's coming up really quickly. How are you feeling about that?
I'm super excited. I think it's going to be a great season, and yeah, I'm just overall excited to get it going.
So I've heard that there might be enough girls for 2 teams. Is that correct?
Yeah, the program, we have a lot of freshmen coming in, which is very good to grow our program because we've kind of had low numbers, but we're starting to grow and had a lot of freshmen, so that's super exciting.
How have you and your teammates been preparing for the season?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot. Not many people know, but softball as a program has been in the weight room for 17 weeks now, and we've had a few open gyms, and I've personally been hitting on my own outside of practice a few times a week. So yeah, super prepared. Excited.
Tryouts have been this week, so far? How's it going?
Yeah, tryouts have been good. Like I said, a lot of freshmen coming in, so it's good. It's honestly super exciting. Even though I'm a senior, I get super pumped for them, and just overall to see them improve from first day of tryouts to the second day of tryouts is just makes me proud, honestly. It's super exciting for the freshmen.
So how do you feel about this being your last year at Belvedere High School?
Mixed emotions. I mean, of course I'm excited for the future, but also I'm kind of sad because I've grown bonds with the juniors and sophomores, and I'm of course going to make bonds with the freshmen, and yeah, I mean, it's a lot. I mean, I'm excited, but I'm not. Just a big step in the future. I'm going to miss it for sure.
How do you think they're going to do this year?
I'm hoping we have a really good season. Really going for, I told them first day of work, I was like, we're going to be on that wall because I really hope we win regionals this year, and I think it's going to be a good year. Yeah, I'm super excited.
Well, thank you for doing an interview with us, and this is Sophia, everybody.
Thanks for tuning into Bucs Sports News. Take it away, Jasper.
Thanks, Zoe and KJ. Currently in school entertainment, on this Thursday, Med Club, Key Club, and German Club are getting together for a few matches of bowling at Dodge Lanes. It's $2 per game, and it starts at 3:30 and goes until you're just too tired to play anymore. We hope to see you there. Speaking of games, what's on the top trending list of video games in March 2022? Based on the number of copies sold, PUBG is in the 5th place with 70 million. Coming in the number 4 spot is Wii Sports, and is popular with 82.9 copies out. In 3rd place, EA Tetris with 100 million. In number 2, GTA 5 with 155 million copies sold. And finally, in the leading number 1 spot, Minecraft has a whopping 238 million buys. Another thing in March is that it's National Women's History Month. We want to thank all the women out there for just being yourselves and keeping us guys in line. Even though we're months off from August, it's worth noting that women gained the right to vote on August 18th of 1920. Without women voting, our world would be so much different than it is today. So many women have made a difference in our lives, and this is the month to appreciate them as much as we can. All the boyfriends out there, get your girl some flowers. Just show them some love. Lastly, in our entertainment segment, just some news on COVID and how it's currently going. The current number of total cases in Illinois is around 3 million in the whole country. 79 million people have or had COVID since the pandemic began. The rate of cases are currently going down in our county, however, the masks seem to want to stay around a while longer. It's important to recognize that everyone has their preferences and to respect each other on decisions whether they wear a mask or not. We hope to see improvements on COVID cases and how our area is doing, so stay tuned for more information later.
Thanks for watching BNN. Like and subscribe for more. We all hope to see you next week. Thanks and go Bucs.